Setting up the AMZ Coupon Server WordPress plugin. So setting up the WordPress plugin is a fairly straightforward process. They do have a documentation page where you can go and follow the steps. But I'm actually going to show you now using a blog that I just set up for the purposes of this lesson. Now I went and bought a domain name richvipcoupons.com and I've installed a WordPress blog on it. As I've mentioned before, if you're unsure of how to set up a WordPress blog, you can get this done relatively cheaply on a site like Fiverr.com. Now, obviously this domain name is not my brand or company website. And if you haven't set up a company website yet, then we strongly recommend that you do so, and you can actually set up a WordPress blog as your brand site and use the plugin on that site. However, if you already have a brand site and it's not a WordPress site, then you can always use a subdomain to set up the WordPress site to deliver your coupons. For instance, if your domain name and website was siliconspatulas.com, then you could use coupons.siliconspatulas.com. Again, anybody who can set up a WordPress site on Fiverr will be able to do this for you. Alternatively, you can do what I'm doing here, which is setting up a domain just to deliver coupons. It really is up to you. But let's move forward. So you should have already bought the AMZ plugin and downloaded it from their site. As you can see here, I've uploaded it and activated it. To do that, all you need to do is go to Plugins, click on Add New and follow the instructions. It's very, very simple. You will need the license number that you received by email after purchasing to actually activate. Once you've put the license number in and clicked Activate, it will look like this. Now, I do have an example here, but I'm going to walk through a completely new campaign creation. To do that, all you need to do is click on Create New Campaign. The first thing you need to do is give your campaign a name, and this is for your own internal use. So I've just called it SilSpat, in other words Silicon Spatula Coupon 199, so I know exactly what it is. The next thing you need is your product name or title. So for the sake of this lesson, I'm going to use someone else's product. As you can see, it's a silicon spatula set. Now I'm going to copy the title as far as coating. If you use long titles on your product listing, then there's no need to put the entire title in with all the keywords, etc. You just want the product name. So I'm going to paste it in. You could have just used Premium Silicon Spatula Set of 4 if you wish. It's not critically important. It's just so that the customer, when they receive the email with the product name in it, remember what it is. Now, for discount, just use dollars off. In this case, I want to create a coupon code for $1.99. It's currently selling at $16.95, so I need to take $14.96 off, if my math is correct. Next, we need the product ASIN. Copy and pasted that in. The text on the button, this is the button that's going to show on your opt-in page or landing page. You can experiment with this, but this is pretty straightforward. I might just want to capitalize the coupon, and you want to have both of these options checked. Allow one promo code per email address and allow one promo code per IP address. Next, we're going to scroll down and look at the email message. So they give you a basic example, which is perfectly acceptable, but I'm going to make a couple of modifications. So as you can see, it's hi, thanks for your interest in products. That will pull in the product name. You can grab it here and it will display the link of your listing, and it will pull one single coupon code from your list of coupon codes that we're about to add and put it here. The difference you'll see I've made here is I've added instructions. The reason I've done this is, yes, most Amazon shoppers know how to add a coupon code. However, we just want to make it as simple and straightforward as possible for them. So you can use your own instructions, but I've just put add the product to your cart and start the checkout process. Then simply add your coupon code above in the gift cards and promotions box and click the apply button before completing the purchase. Thank you, Rich Henderson, Silicon Spatulas Forever, which is the brand name or company name. Now basically they're going to receive this email almost instantly, so you don't need to make it too salesy. They've just asked for the coupon and then they're going to get an email telling them they've got it. So let's look at the coupon codes. So I've pasted the coupon codes in here, and obviously you want to post in as many coupon codes as you need to get the number of sales that you're looking for. Now this will vary depending on how much inventory you've got or how much capital you've got to spare to be able to give away your products to get reviews. Whatever the number is, always add 4 or 5 at least, because even though this is almost instant delivery, Some of these codes might actually get wasted. Someone might save them and think I'll come back to it later and forget all about it. So it's well worth adding a few extra ones. Alongside this, you'll see email me every time coupon sent. You want to check that box. And you want to check the box for email me after last coupon sent too and campaign stopped. The email address, this is the email address that you're going to receive these messages to. So obviously you want to make it one that you check on a regular basis. It doesn't have to be related to your domain. You can even use a Gmail account if you want. Just for the purpose of this lesson, I'm going to just put in here coupons@richvipcoupons.com. So we've now finished with the coupon codes. I'm going to scroll down. This section, after user submits his email address. The options are display generic thank you pop-up message and send user to thank you page. You can try either of these, so I'm going to leave the default at display generic thank you pop-up page. Now the mailing service integration. This will basically put their email into your email autoresponder service. However, they do not need to double opt-in to get their coupon code. So you do need to bear that in mind. Now you just want to follow the instructions for whichever one you're using. But again, you can see that on their documentation page. But I'm just going to go through this using Aweber. So if you are using Aweber, and by the way, right now they can only deal with GetResponse, MailChimp, and Aweber automatically. So I select Aweber. If you do that, they're going to ask you to log in. So they want your A-number username. I mean, I've blurred it out, but I put it in and I'll click check. And basically in the next pop-up screen, you'll be asked to provide your username and password. So you need to enter those so that the plugin can actually go to Aweber. And what it will do, it will give you a list of all the campaigns you've got inside Aweber, and then you select the one that's applicable. Now, as you can see, it's remembered my login, so it's showing me my list names and list IDs. So what you need to do is scroll down through the list IDs and list names to find the correct one. In my case, it's the one right at the bottom, and yes, I've blurred out a lot of the other ones. So what you want is you want to copy the number and then click close. It's going to give you a new box saying campaign token list ID. Just paste in the actual number. And we're actually done. We've completed all the steps we need to create the code that we're going to use to create the landing page. And you can see that code here. But don't worry, I'm going to show you exactly what that means. So I'm going to click update and save. And there you can see my new campaign. Sales back coupon $1.99. As you can see, I obviously pasted in 22 codes. And there's the shortcode that we're going to be using shortly. Now, I'm not going to walk through Aweber on how to set up campaigns, but there is one thing I want to show you. You can see I'm at Silicon Spatula Test, so I'm on the right list. And then I want to go to List Options and List Settings. And then click on Confirmed Opt-in. And as you can see, what I've actually done here is I created a custom confirmation. But all I've done is change what they see. So instead of seeing the standard response that says something along the lines of please confirm your request for information, it now says please click the link below to confirm that you'd like to receive emails containing coupon codes for kitchen accessories from Silicon Spatula Test. Now obviously that would be your brand name. The reason we do this is because the plugin will send an email out to the email address they give with the coupon code in it. But that is not a double opt-in, and that message doesn't come from Aweber. However, once you've connected Aweber or your other autoresponder to the plugin, it will also add them to your list and send out a double opt-in email message. This is the email message they're going to see. Now, I'm actually going to go through it and actually apply for one of the coupons and show you exactly what your customers are going to see in their email. So don't let this worry you too much. So I'll just close Aweber out for now, and let's build our landing page. So first of all, I just put up some fictitious blog post titles you'll see here. Kitchen cleaning tips, kitchen utensils, organizing your kitchen, because I want to show you a little trick you can use by using pages. But let's start with posts. You can see I've created a draft one here. So let's take a look at it. Now I've added an image and a title and a little bit of information. You can also see to receive your special coupon code, use the form below the image. Now, the form that's created is literally just that. There's no instructions. It's literally a box with email in it. But you'll see that in a second. So I'm going to switch to text, and underneath the bottom line, I'm going to paste in our code. The one I want is 2 because that's the one I've just created. And there it is. Go back to visual, and then we're going to click publish. and it's now created this post for us. So let's take a look at it. Now bear in mind I am using a default theme that comes with WordPress. When you build yours, you want to use a more attractive theme, and if you're using someone from Fiverr to build it for you, you want to tell them that you don't want the default theme, because as you can see, it's pretty boring. But if we scroll down, you can see the main parts. You can see it's got the title, it's got the image and everything, but underneath here's the form. So they would literally just put their email in there and click on send me my coupon. Now, if we actually go to the home page of our site, if I just delete that out, you can see it's showing you multiple posts, which is fine, there's nothing wrong with that. However, they may look at this post and then scroll down and something might catch the eye, like this one, and they may go click on it, and if there was a real article in here, they may read the article and forget all about the coupon code. But there is a way of increasing the opt-ins, and that is to use a page. I'm just going to close this one out, and we're going to go to pages, all pages. Now, as you can see, I've set up another draft, and it's basically identical to the post, as you can see, although it's got a little bit of extra information in. So I'm going to click on text, I'm going to paste the code in, and I'm going to click on publish. Let's take a look at that individual page. As you can see, it's virtually identical. However, what we can actually do with pages is make it the home page of our site. And I'll show you what I mean. You go to settings on the left hand side, you click on reading, and then up at the top where it says front page displays, you want to click on the static page option, click on the front page drop down and select the page you've just chosen, and then click save changes. Now if we go to the home page, you'll notice there's nothing else on the home page except our special offer where they can put in their email. Now yes, you're still going to have posts on the right, but you can also remove them if you wish. And what you'll find is if you make your opt-in page the home page, that your opt-in rate will probably increase. Now you can split test the type of post you make to see if you can increase the number of people who take up your offer and how quick they take it up. And again, if you're not familiar with using WordPress, it is probably a much better idea to go and get someone to create this page for you. All you need to do is show them the form that's going to appear and get them to create the page for you. So I'm just going to open up my email so that I can show you exactly what your customer is going to receive. Here's the email account. As you can see, there's nothing in it. If we go back to our page, I'm going to paste in the email address. You can see it's rich@richvipcoupons.com, and I'm going to click on the send me my coupon button. And there's the pop-up. Congratulations, we sent your coupon code to your email address. If you didn't receive our email, please check your spam folder. So I'm going to click on the OK button. I'm going to go to my email account. Click on the inbox to refresh. And there you can see. Now this is actually the coupon code that came from the plugin. And in the next sort of 4 to 5 minutes, there will also be another one that comes from Aweber. But let's take a look at this email first. Thanks for your interest in, and it's the product title. You can grab it here, and that's a link that if we click on it, takes us straight to that page. When purchasing, enter this coupon code, and there's the coupon code. So they would simply copy and paste that. And there you see the instructions and the entire message. And that's the one that comes from the coupon. Now, if we go back to the inbox, you'll notice that another one's come through. You can see this is the important part. Please click the link below to confirm that you'd like to receive emails containing coupon codes for kitchen accessories, silicone spatula test. Now, obviously, you wouldn't have test in there, but that's what they're going to receive. And hopefully, obviously, you want them to click on that link. So now you know how to set up the WordPress plugin for creating your landing page for your single-use codes. And in the next lesson, you will learn how to set up a landing page using amzpromocentral.com. But that's it for this lesson. Take care.